Ryan Cole, thanks for taking the time. It's been a tough track season, to say the least, I think. The indoor championships didn't go as well as normal. Just give me your, get your thumbprint, tell us of the heartbeat of this team.
Yeah, I mean, I think in sports, you're going to be challenged. And so sometimes that challenge is knowing how to deal with success and continuing to strive to find ways to get better. And then sometimes that challenge is when things don't go the way that you feel they should, or you hope, or what you don't always get what you're working for. So I think, you get kind of a little bit of a gut check when you go through a tough season or have a tough championship event. And I think this indoor season, that was definitely the case for our men and for our women. But at the same time, you're always trying to find a way to get better, and I feel like some of the silver lining in the season is that on the men's side we have a very capable roster. We know that. We had some adversity that maybe was a little bit difficult to overcome during the indoor season, but getting some people healthy, getting some people back going, we know we can be a very good team come outdoor. And then on the women's side, we're a very young team. We took 25 women to the indoor conference meet. 19 of them were in their first or second year. When you look at our history, we've had some women do very well at the conference level and the national level. They typically did that their junior and senior year, and so it takes time to build that experience, that fitness, and have the preparation needed to be successful at the Division I level. And so, we feel optimistic looking ahead, but yeah, I mean, I think sometimes it's easy to be excited when things are going well.
Right.
Sometimes, though, when you get kicked in the gut, you say, okay, how do I respond to this? And I think we'll be better for it moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not making an excuse, but I want to point out the fact that you really don't have an indoor facility right now and won't for some more time, but it's being worked on. How hard is it? Because you have to travel to practice. Like I said, I'm not making an excuse, but it had to make it tougher.
There were a lot of different dynamics over the course of this year that our team and our cadets have to work through. But again, I think that's some of the value in not just being a Division I athlete or being involved in athletics. It's also some of the value of being at the Air Force Academy. So when you look at why our institution exists, what we're preparing people to go on to do, being that critical thinker to adapt and figuring out, all right, this is the dynamic I'm in right now. How do I be successful, right? That's a part of the skill set and the value that you take away from this experience as a Division I athlete at the Air Force Academy. So, yeah, there are always, 1 year it might be a certain set of variables. The next year may be a different set of variables. You're always going to deal with something. And I think the teams that are consistently year in, year out achieving at a really high level, they're capable. They've built a roster that is capable of achieving success, but they also they manage whatever adversity comes their way during the season. And I think that's something that we could have done better this year, and I anticipate us continuing to do better moving forward.
Yeah. Speaking of doing better, Texas Tanner, how about him? He's the first guy on the men's side to qualify for nationals. He'll be in the nationals. It seems like every time he throws, he sets a new school record. Yeah,
he's had a great indoor season and really, again, continuation of his career, where freshman year you definitely saw some potential there. Second year, he made a lot of progress and knew he was in the hunt to qualify for nationals, and now as a junior, qualifying in 2 different events for the indoor national meet. Pretty awesome. And when you look at his body of work up to this point, he's pretty much from any service academy. If there's an implement you pick up and throw, pretty much any implement that you choose, he's the guy that's thrown it the furthest, and that's pretty neat. Well, he still has a lot of runway left with finishing his junior year and then going into his senior year. But we're really excited to see what he can do this weekend and representing the Air Force Academy at the International Championships.
Is he excited, scared? What's his mindset going in?
Texas is excited. If you've ever been around him, he loves this. And so getting in that opportunity, last year we were at the NC Outdoor Prelim, and there was a weather delay. And so Texas was out there competing at 1 a.m. And if you went up and talked to him before that competition, you wouldn't have known anything was any different. He was excited to get out there. And so, yeah, he thrives in this. So he's really looking forward to the opportunity.
Yeah, that's awesome. Coach Cole, thanks. Have fun with Texas.
Thank you. Appreciate it.